when he was a child growing up in the United States, he and his brothers used to sing different, there were three of them, they were a trio, they had the Walter Brothers Trio. And when his brother Bob came to Swamiji's astral ascension ceremony, he talked about how they would get together and sing in different venues. When Swamiji was in high school, he sang in the band at Scarsdale High. He hadn't heard Paramahansa Yogananda's music at that point, but when he read Autobiography of a Yogi, he took the first bus across the country in 1948, September 48, and the first words that he said to Yogananda was, "I want to be your disciple." And it was that step that has brought us all here today. I'm here in Prashad, we're just honored to be here with you. We have a great blessing in sharing this music, and we've set this altar up in such a way. We have, Maria was the only one that I could find, Prabha Ghosh. This was Paramahansa Yogananda's mother, and she, when she passed, he was, 12 years old? And he was on the verge of throwing himself on the railroad track. And his uncle said, "She's still alive." He was engrossed with his divine mother. We have the image of Mother Mary, who's appearing in Medjugorje, and I had the blessing to visit Medjugorje in December of last year, and had wonderful signs and experiences with Mary. Swamiji started off singing jazz, and when I did a recording in India in September of 2004 of the Spirituals of America, he said to me after that recording, and he was in the recording studio in Gurgaon, he said, "Ram, I want you to sing popular music." And I said, "What do you mean by that, Swami?" "I want you to sing popular music." And like this song that I used to sing when I was a kid, and I imagine he sang it at his high school sock hops. That's the second song on your menu there. Night and day. If you don't have a menu or a program, look over the shoulder on somebody. But anyway, we'll introduce all songs. But we're going to start off our program today with a arati, and I'm going to ask Prashad to light the candles. I hope the clicker works. Yeah. Light all the candles. And we're going to start by invoking the blessings of God, Christ, and Gurus by ringing this arati bell, and we'll be lighting some incense. I hope there's no one allergic. And we'll sing Sri Ram Jai Ram. Why don't we stand? Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. 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 Shri 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 Ram. Don't have the same puff anymore. Swamiji said, Ram, I want you to sing Dare to Be Different. This is your song. So this is the name of the concert today and our kickoff. Dare to be different, dare to be free, dare to roam far like wind on the sea, fly like a gull, soar high on the air, be strong in your courage when others despair. Never in anger, never in haste, go without pride, be never abased. Freedom is yours if freedom you give. To all give it freely, in freedom you'll live. Mountains that stand up tall to the sky tell us no dreaming is ever too high. Dare to climb boldly, brave that high peak. You'll never know failure if bravely you seek. Dare to be different, dare to be free, dare to roam far like wind on the sea. Fly like a gull, soar high on the air, be strong in your courage when others despair. Be strong in your courage when others despair. Be strong in your courage when others despair. Now I want you to raise your hands and do like this. No clapping today. That means you feel the vibe. Okay, no clapping. This is the song that it was very interesting. Swami started at the breakfast table singing this song of Cole Porter's, Ram, I want you to sing popular music. And I ended up finding this copy of the Night and Day at a thrift shop. And I thought, oh, that's the song Swami wanted me to sing. So I'm going to sing this a cappella for you. Like the beat, beat, beat of the tom-tom when the jungle's shadows fall, like the tick, tick, tock of the stately clock as it stands against the wall, like the drip, drip, drip of the raindrops when the summer shower is through. So a voice within me keeps repeating, you, 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 night and day, you are the one, only you, beneath the moon and under the sun, whether near to me or far. It's no matter, darling, where you are, I think of you. Night and day, day and night. Why is it so that this longing for you follows me wherever I go? In the roaring traffic boom, in the silence of my lonely room, I think of you. Night and day, day and night, under the hide of me, there's an oh such hungry yearning burning inside of me, and its torment won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you day and night, night and day, night and day, under the hide of me. There's an oh such hungry yearning burning inside of me, and its torment won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you day and night, night and day. This is a whole set of songs. So when Swamiji told me to sing popular music, it was a bit of a shock. I was thinking, well, how am I going to do that? At Ananda, all I sing is your music, Swami. He said, you need to sing popular music and sing it to Divine Mother. Transform every song that you sing as an offering. And that's what we're doing today, is creating an offering to the Cosmic Mother, who, as Paramahansa Yogananda said, is nearer than the near and dearest of the dear. And so this is a time for mother worship. And the apparitions of the Virgin Mary in Fatima in the 1920s, in Garabandal, and now in Medjugorje, I had a great experience there. But this next song is made famous by a direct disciple of Paramahansa Yogananda, Herb Jeffries. And Swami said he went to a recording session with Herb of this song entitled Flamingo. Now Herb took Kriya initiation from Swamiji in Master's name, and later on he came back to Swamiji at the Bodhi Tree bookstore, and I was there. He came walking in with his cowboy boots and his Stetson hat. But he was a great singer. He sang with Duke Ellington, and this was a song that he sang, Flamingo. Flamingo, like a flame in the sky, flying over the islands to my lover nearby. Flamingo, like a tropical yew, for it's you I rely on, for a love that is true. The wave sings her song to you as you go, a song that I hear below the murmuring heart. Flamingo, when the sun meets the sea, say farewell to my lover and hasten to me. Flamingo, Last Sunday, Dharma Devi was giving Sunday service, and she talked about being on Santa Monica Beach, and the sun was setting. That's what flamingo is the remembrance of the Divine Mother in the sunset, in the astral plane. Oh, this is a song made famous by Elvis. Now, Swami said, go out and sing popular songs. And so I work for a company, and we have a Christmas party and a summer party every twice a year in New Hampshire, where they're based, Cheops International. And so all the sales reps, I'm the sales rep for them, they have a band. One of the sales reps has a band in New Hampshire, and so I ended up singing this Elvis song and spiritualizing it. And it really brings tears to your eyes. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? I can't help falling in love with you. As the river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Hold my hand, hold my whole life too, but I can't help falling in love with you. I can't help falling in love with you. It's important to note that Elvis was a devotee of Paramahansa Yogananda, and Swami, although he didn't mention his name in the path, he said there was a famous singer who would come to Mount Washington and to the Lake Shrine. And Elvis, if you go on YouTube, you can find a song dedicated to Yogananda on YouTube. Just type in Elvis and Yogananda, it'll come up. Swamiji loved the spirituals, and he describes in his autobiography how he was taking singing lessons, and he would walk through the streets of New York singing at the top of his lungs. Now, how many of us would do that today? Chanting, Yogananda said, is half the battle of the spiritual journey. There's the story that I was listening to recently with Swamiji on Facebook talking, and the temple burned down at the meditation retreat. So he walked into this store and he was singing here locally, and it was I think a German woman who was running I'm not sure if it was Mother Truckers or some other store. Maybe some of the old timers remember that occasion, where Swami walks into the store and he's singing and the woman says, "Why are you singing? Your temple just burned down." And he said, "My temple might have burned down, but my voice is still good." Swamiji was always quick to respond with such joy in his heart. And so this song, he was when he was removed from SRF, and he went on a little vacation to Yosemite National Park, and he saw this guy trying to play the guitar, and he was not doing a very good job of it. And he said, I can play the guitar. Let me show you how to play. So he took the guitar and he sang this spiritual, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, for the guy. And he said, oh, that's fantastic. That's the perfect song. We're doing a big party around the campfire tonight, and we want you to come, and you can use my guitar. And so Swami said, sure, I'll come. I'll sing Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. And he sang that song, and he was so moved. The people were so touched by it. He said, wouldn't it be wonderful? This was 1964, 2 years after his separation from SRF, or a year and a half. And he thought, wouldn't it be wonderful to write a song with the spiritual teachings of Paramahansa Yogananda? But I sing this song just as a tribute to my ancestors. It's an unknown whoever wrote it, but it's a song that is very inspiring. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Well, I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. A band of angels are coming after me, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Well, if you get there before I do, coming for to carry me home, tell all my friends I'm a-coming too, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swamiji, when he left that campfire and was driving home back to his parents' home in Atherton, a song came to him out of the blue. And this is the first song that he wrote. He wrote it, he pulled over at a hamburger stand and found a little napkin, and he wrote the words to the song on a napkin. Later he writes that he regrets he never kept that napkin. Farther than the stars. I have a love who's far away, far away, far away. I have a love who's far away, farther away than the stars. And yet she's stolen my heart away, heart away, heart away. And yet she's stolen my heart away, farther away than the stars. Keep me not bound, no, teach me to fly far from earth's madness, free ere I die. Keep me not bound here, Teach me to fly farther away than the stars. There's nothing here nearly so dear, nearly so dear, nearly so dear. There's nothing here nearly so dear as her laughter away in the stars. There's nothing here nearly so dear, nearly so dear, nearly so dear. There's nothing here nearly so dear as her laughter away in the stars. These three songs are all on the tambura, which creates a very inward vibration. And I was watching Swamiji the other day on a YouTube presentation, him singing this song dedicated to ancient Egypt and the goddess Isis and Ra-Ma, God as the Divine Mother in the form of Isis. Take a few moments and close your eyes and feel the cosmic mother of ancient Egypt. When Swamiji visited Egypt, he felt that he had lived there during a time when it was completely verdant green. And that memory of the Divine Mother, of Isis, of the god Ra, came through in this song. On our altar we have in the center where the flowers are, a little card of the image Kali. The goddess Kali is symbolic of the Divine Mother in India, and Paramahansa Yogananda worshiped God. It's in the form of Kali. And this song, Swamiji and Master used to sing this song of Sri Ram Prasad, Amondim ki habe matara. Amondim ki habe matara. Amondim ki habe matara. Jobe tara tara, tara bole, tara pi porbe tara, tara tara, tara bole, tara pi porbe tara, emondin ki habe matara, emondin ki habe matara, dritti poddo utbe pute, Muniradha jape tute, e jibo jape davet, bucci jabe monerukiet, ori occhi ondo da coma chiet, dinine piniro tara. Occhi ondo da coma chiet, dinine piniro tara. E mondin ki habe matara, e mondin ki habe matara. Shri Ram Prasad Rapen, Mabiraje Satu Patet. Shri Ram Prasad Rapen, Mabiraje Satu Patet. Ore occhi ondo da coma chiet, dinine piniro tara. Occhi ondo da coma chiet, dinine piniro tara. E mondin ki habe matara, e mondin ki habe matara. E mondin ki habe matara. And now Prashad will come and we'll do a song together dedicated to Paramahansa Yogananda's mother. This is the image of the photograph that Sananda Ghosh took of Paramahansa Yogananda's mother. And Prabhash Ghosh and Master wrote a poem entitled Dark Eyes that you'll find in Whispers from Eternity, and Swami put it to music. I've known them forever, they've haunted my slumber and called to me out of the deeps of space. A love that they promise has helped me remember another time, a caring embrace. Dark eyes in the morning, dark eyes in the evening, dark eyes in the starlight at end of day, dark eyes that speak silence. They whisper, come find me. You'll never know true love if you stay. Now I seek them in the winter time. Oh, I seek them in the spring. Those two dark eyes draw my heart away to where sun and moon sing. Now I laugh in the summertime when ripples on the river play. I laugh soaring with the meadowlarks. Love has made my heart gay. I laugh soaring with the meadowlarks. Love has made my heart gay. I've known them forever, They've haunted my slumber and called to me out of the deeps of space. The love that they promise has helped me remember another time, a caring embrace. Another time, a caring embrace. Swamiji went to the Holy Land back in the 1980s, and he had visions of an experience of Jesus and of the Holy Mother. People may not understand the virgin concept of the Virgin Mary, but Master explained the concept of Mary as being someone who is that immaculate conception of being a true experience. And that was our birthright before the fall of Adam and Eve. The conception was of the mind. It was of consciousness, of female and male qualities coming together. And so this song, Hail Mary, Full of Grace, from the oratorio written by Swami Kriyananda, some 80 pieces in choral and also in singing individually. So we're going to do this invocation to Mary. Hail Mary, full of grace. Hail Mary, full of grace. Blessed art thou, blessed art thou among women. Blessed art thou, and blessed is the fruit, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Mary birthed an avatar. She was so pure of heart that an avatar chose to come through her, and his name was Emmanuel, Jesus the Christ. That Christ is in you right now. That Christ consciousness is our birthright to become like Jesus, to become a son and daughter of the one God. And so we must go through the mother, Paramahansa Yogananda said, like in the Roman Catholic Church, in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. The mother is the Holy Ghost. The mother is the vibration of Om, manifest in all creation. And the Christ is that Son, God in creation, God with us right now. And all we have to do is lift the veils. Smriti is the term Patanjali gave for divine memory, knowing who and what you really are. And so this next song, Swamiji wrote such a beautiful song. Mother of Wisdom, and I was in Medjugorje in December. I was practically the only one in the town. And I'd use this as my rosary. I wasn't raised Catholic. I didn't know the rosary. But I wandered through the streets of Medjugorje and up to the mountaintop where the Virgin Mary had been appearing and singing these two songs. It's just one song, Mother of Wisdom, and I'll sing it to you in Italian. I go to Italy on Tuesday, and so Italy is very much a part of my heart. And so, Rashad. Mother of wisdom, mercy and grace, grant us thy vision, grant us thy peace. Our love receive, though blindly we pray, silently guide our thoughts when we stray. How many years so proud of our wisdom, turning from God, we've wandered alone. So many years we boasted but madness. Now our souls call thee. Make us thy own. Madre di grazia, luce d'amor, mostro tu volto risplende nel cuor. Nell'ignoranza prego a te per ritornar, mio vero sei. Per quanti anni senza capire ho vagato lontano da te. Per quanti anni senza capire. Ora, o Madre, vivo in te. Life flows on like a river. This is a song of Saint that Swamiji wrote after visiting Assisi, and the song inspired by the life of Saint Francis. Life flows on like a river that homes to the sea. 1 hour bounding through mountain vales, 1 hour winding through a lea. None may linger on the way, none may coax time to stay. Fleeting scenes move by us like a dream. Cling not, none will be your own, lest you grieve to be alone. Go within you, there do two songs that are in a cappella with the spirit of Christianity. Paramahansa Yogananda loved a particular Christian hymn called In the Garden. And I'd like to share that with you. And the reason why he loved it was the refrain. He walks with me, he talks with me, and tells me that I am his own. This is the relationship that we all need to learn to cultivate for God in our lives. That God is walking with us 24/7, talking to us all the time if we only listen. I enter the garden alone, while the dew is still on the roses, and a voice I hear falling on my ear, the Son of God disposes, and he walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me that I am his own, and of joy we'll share as we tarry there. None other has ever known. I entered the garden with him, though the night around me be falling, and he bids me go through a voice of woe. His voice to me is calling. Sing with me. And he walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me that I am his own, and the joy we shared as we tarry there, none other has ever known. And he walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me that I am his own, and the joy we shared as we tarry there, none other has ever known. I think that this wonderful tulip festival that we had, 15,000 people in attendance. Just magnificent. And you didn't have to give a sermon. You didn't need to sing a song. But that presence of Christ and the Masters were touching people so deeply. It's the greatest thing. This next song, when Master and Swamiji were living in Los Angeles, the church that I was raised in, the minister had written some 300 songs, very similar to what Swami did with Ananda. His name was Charles Price Jones. And I really believe that Master and Swamiji influenced this man in writing this song. One of my favorite songs in growing up in church. O soul, beset with joy so sweet, weep and pine and weep. God is thy refuge ever near. voice hear. Be still, be still, be still, and know that I am God. Be still, be still, be still, and know that I am God. Fear not, remove the world should be, and mountains fall into the sea. In him are wealth and refuge found. Oh, hear his voice, so sweet and kind. Be still, be still, be still, and know that I am God. Be still, be still, be still, and know that I am God. Feel the calm after effects of that visualization, and know that we're in that vibration, in the presence. And Al Prashad is going to come with his guitar, and we'll do a series of Swami songs that are very touching. The first one, What is Love? Who is Sylvia, and Song of the Nightingale. I remember on the first Joy Tour, Durga, this was in 1978, Swamiji asked me, Ram, I want you to be a part of the singing group. And I said, why me, Swami? And I said, you know, I just got here. I was only at Ananda for about 6 months. He said, no, well, I want you to come on the singing group, be a part of the Gandharvas, the celestial singers we were called in those days, and I want to reach out to more black people. Well, we have a few people of color here in the room, and I really am grateful for their presence here. But really, we're beyond all race, we're beyond all religion. We've been it all, folks. And we have to come to realize love is the only answer, as the Beatles say. What is love? What is love? Is it only ours, or does love whisper in the flowers? Surely we, children of this world, cannot love by our own powers. What is joy? Is it just a dream? Or does joy laugh in every stream? Are the clouds mindless after all? Or does joy
nature's theme. God is dead, so men say. Can't they see all life's his play? Not a church binds him as his own, not a creed makes him fully known. Surely if we limit him, every atom is his throne. What is love? Is it only ours? Or does love whisper in the flowers? Surely we, children of this world, could not love by our own powers. What is love? What is love? Is it love we touch in the flowers? This was one of the first songs Swami wrote in his new book, talking about the anthology of all of his songs. This was one of the first ones he wrote after that song on the tambura, Mother of Us All. So we go now to, what's the next one, Prashad? Oh, this is, Swamiji was so prolific in his writing. And Shakespeare, he would read at Mount Washington Shakespeare all the time. In fact, someone had said that Swamiji thought he might have been the reincarnation of Shakespeare. I don't know about that, but he really nailed it on this song dedicated to Mother in the form of Sylvia, the Divine Mother as Sylvia. Who is Sylvia? What is she? That all our swains commend her. Holy, fair, and wise is she. The heavens such grace did lend her, that she might admire it be, that she might admire it be. Is she kind as she is fair? For beauty liveth kindness. To her eyes love doth repair, to help him of his blindness, and being helped inhabits there, and being helped inhabits there. So to Sylvia let us sing, for Sylvia is excelling. She excels each mortal thing, upon the dull earth dwelling. To her let us garlands bring, to her let us garlands bring. To her let us garlands bring, to her let us garlands bring. That's really dedicated to all the women, the divine feminine. Bless you all. This is one of my favorite songs of Swamiji, and we're all playing the Song of the Nightingale. And who knows how we'll be tested in our lives. But in the times of great difficulty, we should learn to sing a song of rejoicing in spirit. Nightingale, nightingale, sing of joy through the night. Teach my heart to impart everywhere your delight. Sing of moon rays on the rain, sing that love's not in vain. Every grief, every wrong has its ending in song. Nightingale, nightingale, sing of joy through the night. Teach all men how to spin clouds of gloom into light. Morning laughter, evening tears, snow and blossoms all fade. Were it not for men's woes, who would smile at a rose? Nightingale, nightingale, sing of joy through the night. Let each tone silence groan, earth and heaven unite. Morning laughter, evening tears, snow and blossoms all fade. Joy must sing through the night to face change unafraid. Nightingale, nightingale, nightingale. These songs are so inspiring. I remember when I first came to Ananda, Swamiji wasn't here. He was in India taking seclusion. And a group of us, Swami's coming. He's coming to the Sacramento airport. So we all jumped into the back of our pickup trucks. That was good transportation in those days. I came to Ananda in 1977, and we all jumped into the back of the pickup trucks at the Apprentice Village. My friend Prakash, James Van Cleve, was heading up the program there. And the first impression that I saw, Swamiji was coming off a plane at the Sacramento airport, and literally I really felt like he was levitating. He was just gliding across the tarmac. And there was hundreds of people. The Sacramento News, TV cameras were there. It was a big hoopla. And that Sunday he gave the service, and my friend Shivani introduced me to Swamiji. And he said, Bob, and I wasn't Ram in those days. He said, Bob, you have beautiful eyes. And I came to understand what he was saying to me. The eyes are windows to the soul. And all of us have beautiful eyes when we attune ourselves to the one who's created us all. And so this, I'm not sure what song we're doing now. Oh, Swamiji was dying in India, in Gurgaon. He was in the hospital. And he was taking on the karma. For those who are new, this might be a little strange, but he was very advanced spiritually. He said, I came into this incarnation already fully awake. He just had a little karma to play out. Yogananda said, you'll play that out and you'll attain the highest realization in this lifetime. Liberation, freedom, moksha. And so Swamiji was dying. He had been dying over his lifetime many times, taking on people's karma. And I was told that he sang this song spontaneously while he was in the hospital. I don't think he sang the full version of this song, but I'll do that. It's called I Got a Home in That Rock. It's a spiritual. I got a home in that rock, don't you see? I got a home in that rock, don't you see? Up between the earth and sky, thought I heard my Savior cry. You got a home in that rock, don't you see? Oh man, Lazarus, poor as I, don't you see? Oh man, Lazarus, poor as I, don't you see? Oh man, Lazarus, poor as I, when he died he found a home on high. Lazarus had a home in that rock, don't you see? Rich man died, he lived so well, don't you see? Rich man died, he lived so well, don't you see? Rich man died, he lived so well. When he died, he found a home in hell. He had no home in that rock, don't you see? God gave no other rainbow sign, don't you see? God gave no other rainbow sign, don't you see? God gave no other rainbow sign, no more water but fire next time. Better get a home in that rock, don't you see? And I got a home in that rock. Do you have a home in that rock? I got a home in that rock. Don't you see? Don't you see? Don't you see? Amazing Grace by John Newton. One of the all-time classics. This slaver from England decided to change his ways, and he gave his life to the Christ consciousness, and this song came. This is probably the most spiritual song in America has embraced. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. 'Twas blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to bear the grace He gave to me. My Savior's love was ever there. I was bound, but now I'm free. my Savior's love was ever there. I was bound, but now I'm free. Swamiji was in Gurgaon, India, when I recorded these songs of the spirituals. I have a few copies over there if people are interested of Amazing Grace, the Spirituals of America. This next song is, we're winding our concert down, was a song dedicated to Yogananda while he was living. And it was a Hollywood songwriter named Eden Abez. And he wrote this Nature Boy in dedication to Paramahansa Yogananda. Nat King Cole made it famous, and a lot of other people sing it as well. There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far, over land and sea, a little shy and sad of eyes, but very wise was he. And then one day, a magic day, he passed my way, and while we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and to be loved in return. And then one day, a magic day, he passed my way, and while we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and to be loved in return. This is one of Swami's most favorite and blessed songs. Love is a magician. Love is all I know, sun rays on the snow of a winter long, in darkness without song. Oh, my heart's a fire, burning all desire, only you remain, and life again. Too long I did stray, flung lifetimes away, imagined you did not care. I know now your smile was mine all the while. I listened and love was there. I can't breathe for love, all the stars above call to me, come home, life's waves all end in foam. Only love can heal all the pain I feel. What a fool was I to turn away. Love is all I know. Sun rays on the snow of a winter long, in darkness without song. Oh, my heart's a fire, burning all desire. Only you remain, and life again. Life is a dream. It's one of my favorite songs, and we will all wake up someday. We've had a lot of our friends transition in the last year and a half. We have to prepare ourselves to lift the veils of delusion, the hypnosis of this dream world. Life is a dream. Life is a dream, time like a stream, carries our burdens away. Never despair, joys everywhere. Love can befriend you today. Freed from all care, like birds on the air, soar above griefs and worries, seek joy and be gay. Often on earth, things of great worth, worldly ambition defy. Sometimes a friend helps us ascend up from life's cares to the sky. Love is a star, though shining afar. It can guide us and help us toward light to draw nigh. Love is a star, though shining afar. It can guide us and help us toward light to draw nigh. This is a song made famous by Louis Armstrong, and I'll sing it in a cappella, then we'll close with last two numbers from Swamiji. And it's one of America's most favorite song. I conducted a wedding down in Southern California a few years ago, and I sang this song at the wedding. And afterwards, the father to the bride said, "That song saved my life. I was on the verge of suicide, and that song came on the radio, and it changed me." I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright blessed days, dark sacred nights, and I thinks to myself, what a wonderful world. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I thinks to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, seem like all the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I see babies crying. I watch them grow. There ain't much more that I'll ever know. And I thinks to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I thinks to myself, what a wonderful world. Now you guys can stand up. This is our second to the last song. We're going to stretch a little bit here. And this is one of my favorite songs, a children's song that Swamiji wrote. All the World is My Friend. And we dance with this one. And so we can move around and shake a leg. And so the gestures go like this. All the world is my friend. Repeat after me, please. All the world is my friend. When I learn how to share my love, from the heart, share the love. When I learn how to share my love. When I stretch up my hands and smile. When I live from above. Little two-step. Okay, hold his hands. You don't want to fall over. If you want to hold your partner's hand, you can do that too. Okay, here we go. All the world is my friend. When I learn how to share my love. When I stretch up my hands and smile. When I live from above. All the world is my friend. When I learn how to share my love. When I stretch up my hands and smile. When I live from above. Sing with me. All the world is my friend. When I learn how to share my love. When I stretch up my hands and smile. When I live from above. When I stretch up my hands and smile. When I live from above. Now we're going to do a circle as a closing. Joining hands. And we're going to do Swami's world renowned song, Peace, together. If you feel like you're COVID inhibited, that's okay. Okay. Feel the vibration of the mother pulsating through your veins, uniting us and the entire planet heart to heart. Peace gave us the mountains, peace gave us the sky. Nightly when starlight enfolds us, peace is its lullaby. Peace gave us the morning, peace gave us the sun, birds with songs that call us to welcome day and fresh labors begun. Amen. Amen. He's gave us the seasons, He's gave us the rain, cool clouds that gather to bless us, mist hands that soothe away pain. Amen. Amen. He's gave us the heart's love, He's gave us our smiles, rays of God's presence within us, light that all strife reconciles. Amen. Amen. Now let's lift our hands up into the feel the whole universe united in Divine Mother's love. Amen. Amen. Now you can clap if you want to. Yes, you are. Thank you all for coming. There's tea and refreshments and drinks and so forth in the back. Not everything is non-alcoholic. Thank you for coming.